Welcome to the Luminara Mindset, Chapter 8, Embracing Imperfection. Now that we have met our inner critic, we can begin to dismantle its favorite weapon, perfectionism. The pursuit of perfection is a heavy shield. We carry it believing it will protect us from judgment, from failure, and from being seen as flawed. But in reality, this shield is so heavy, it prevents us from running, from playing, from truly living. Today, we learn to set the shield down and embrace the profound beauty of our own imperfection. Let us be clear. There's a vast difference between perfectionism and healthy striving. Healthy striving is an internal process. It is the desire to learn, to grow, and to be our best selves. It is joyful, process-oriented, and self-compassionate. We feel good about our efforts, regardless of the outcome. Perfectionism, on the other hand, is entirely external. It is a fear-based strategy focused on one thing. What will people think? It is the desperate need for approval and validation from the outside world. It is rigid, outcome-obsessed, and relentlessly self-critical. When we are in the grip of perfectionism, our self-worth becomes entirely dependent on our performance. This is a fragile and exhausting way to live. The antidote to perfectionism is the celebration of good enough. It is the practice of vulnerability and the acceptance of our inherent humanness. The Japanese have a beautiful concept called wabi-sabi. It is a worldview centered on the acceptance of transience and imperfection. It is the art of finding beauty in things that are imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. It is the beauty of a handmade ceramic bowl, with its unique shape and slight flaws. It is the beauty of an aging tree, with its gnarled bark and broken branches. What if we could apply the grace of wabi-sabi to ourselves? What if we could see the beauty in our own quirks, our own scars, our own incomplete journey? What if we understood that these are not flaws to be hidden, but marks of a life being lived? Embracing imperfection requires courage. It requires the willingness to be seen as we are. Dr. Brené Brown, a renowned researcher on this topic, has shown that vulnerability is not a weakness. It is, in fact, our most accurate measure of courage. To show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome is the very definition of bravery. And it is the birthplace of connection. We don't connect with others over our perfect, polished highlight reels. We connect over our shared struggles, our shared moments of me too, our shared imperfect humanity. When you allow yourself to be imperfect, you give others permission to do the same. You create a space of authentic connection, rather than one of competition and pretense. This also profoundly changes your relationship with failure. A perfectionist sees failure as a catastrophe, a final verdict on their worth. But when you embrace imperfection, a failure is simply a data point. It is not an indictment. It is information. It's a lesson. It's a course correction. It is an essential, unavoidable, and valuable part of the journey of growth. The only true failure is to be so afraid of making a mistake that you never try at all. Setting down the shield of perfection feels vulnerable at first, but what rushes in to fill its place is an incredible sense of freedom. The freedom to be a beginner. The freedom to be messy. The freedom to be human. The freedom to be real. In this freedom, your energy is no longer wasted on managing perceptions. It is liberated for creation, for connection, and for joy. Your invitation this week is to practice the art of good enough. Identify one small area of your life where you tend to get stuck in perfectionism. It could be writing an email, cleaning the kitchen, or a creative project. Consciously give yourself permission to do it to a B+ standard. Do it well enough, and then let it go. Notice the feelings that come up. Notice the urge to overwork it, and then gently choose freedom instead. Just for this one thing, let good enough be your new perfection. Please subscribe now to our YouTube channel, along with visiting our Instagram page at Luminara Mindset. Join our community of seekers, healers, and dreamers. Begin your journey to peace, transformation, and inner radiance, one sound at a time.